you will find the change in yourself, but it will take a little time. So you have to be a little patient and take things as you are doing it.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. And
Okay.
thank you for asking. What about you, ma'am?
All good. All good. I would just like to know a little about you, and then we will proceed with the session.
Yes. So my name is Sachit Sahu, and I'm from Chhattisgarh.
Okay.
And currently I'm working with the government of Chhattisgarh as a chief municipal officer in
Okay.
the Department of Urban Administration and Development. Yeah.
Okay. So, Sachin, you said you are working in the with the Chhattisgarh government. So,
Yeah.
have you always lived in Chhattisgarh, or have you been transferred to Chhattisgarh?
Yeah. Actually, I work with government of Chhattisgarh. That's why I transferred in various district of Chhattisgarh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is your
Yeah.
job very
But
demanding?
my
Yeah. Please continue.
yes,
Hmm.
yes. But my actually I can't transfer to other state. I will work in Chhattisgarh only.
Okay. So you can say I don't have a transferable job. I will always
Yeah.
work in Chhattisgarh. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
uh, tell me, Sachin, have you been living in Chhattisgarh for a long time? In which city are you living right now?
Yeah. Actually, I am working in a municipal council as a chief municipal officer. So that's why I live in small towns like municipal council and municipal corporation. Okay.
Mhm.
So currently I am living in a Kasdol town in the Baloda Bazar district of Chhattisgarh state.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So,
And every 1 to 2 years, I I transfer to another place.
okay, I get transferred
Yeah,
every
I
one or
get
two
transfer.
years. Yeah, every, or
I
you
get
can say, yeah, every 2 years, I get a transfer to some other place. I get a
yes,
transfer to some other place. Okay. Okay, tell me,
yes.
Sachin, why do you feel that there is a need to improve communication skills? Why do you feel that?
Because of ma'am, I working in a municipal council, so that's why every time I deal with people and I deal with politician and journalist, and also I deal with my higher officials. So that's why if I have a good communication skills, so I can express my ideas and I can express my official works properly. Okay, and
Hmm.
I can report properly to my higher official.
Hmm.
And sometime people come to my office and they ask about our various type. Actually, we implement a various type of government scheme like central
Hmm.
government and state governments also.
Hmm.
So sometimes they are not convinced that they are not actually able
To
to
understand.
yeah, to get benefit from that scheme. So it's very tough to convince them. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if I have a good communication skills, so I can deal with them properly. And actually, now I am working in a good position in government of Chhattisgarh. That's why I want to improve, especially English. I am a Hindi speaking person, and most of time in my office, in my family, I speak my local dialect, Chhattisgarhi. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's why I improve, and I want to explore in future, especially in South India and abroad. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, so that's why I'm learning spoken English.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So I think, Sachin, the main problem which I can observe, after listening to this small conversation we had, I think the
Okay.
pronunciation is a problem. Pronunciation,
Yes.
especially, yeah, like when it comes to words where the sound is sh, like position. Okay, so you were saying position, so position, communication. So these
Yeah.
words where Tion is there, all these words will have a sound of sh. So first of all,
Yeah.
I think there are many things which can be improved. You can go step by step. First, probably you can work on the pronunciation part and like communication, position, to get aware of these words. This would be my first suggestion to you. And then gradually, I think vocabulary is something which keeps improving once we improve our communication. Because if we become comfortable with the language, we will start learning the new words easily. So I think
Yes.
first don't pressurize yourself with improving the vocabulary. Once you are very comfortable with the language, automatically it will improve. First, I think you should focus on the pronunciation and improving your grammar. That is, no mistakes when it comes to tenses. Whatever I could understand, you're able to express yourself very well. Whatever questions were there, you have a lot of matter and you're putting the matter very nicely. The only thing is we need to correct where we are going wrong. Now, sometimes what happens, some people don't even know how to express. They just sit quietly. Or, you know what they will do? They will take a lot of time and there'll be a long pause, which fortunately is not in your case. There is no pause. You're able to say, and you are making good sentences also. But we will focus on getting the pronunciation right and not making any errors in tenses. So there are two good things and two things which we have to improve. Okay, so we'll
Yes.
go further.
Yeah, actually, ma'am, I have problem with uh, sa sound and f
Yes.
sound. Okay, I try to correct it, but it's I still I have problem.
Yes, never mind, never
Yeah.
mind. See, whatever we have done in many years, it will not go
Yes.
away in few weeks. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it
Yes.
takes time, whatever. If I like to eat some food, okay, and if I have to stop eating that, I just can't stop one day. Gradually, I will learn to, be away from that food. Okay. So it's the same.
Yes.
You will find the change in yourself, but it will take a little time. So you have to be a little patient and take things as you are doing it. And I'm sure you are very busy, but still you are taking out time. So that shows your determination. That shows your positive attitude, that you have the full day at office and still you are taking your time to, improve this aspect of your communication. Okay. So
Yes.
now tell me, I'm sure you must have been living in Chhattisgarh for quite some time, and it became a state, say, around 20 years ago. Chhattisgarh
Yes.
became, yes,
Yes. 1st November 20 2000. Yeah. In
a
1st
year,
November, we actually Chhattisgarh was separated from Madhya
from
Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh. Yes.
Yeah, 1st of November 2000.
Yeah, 1st of
Yeah,
November 2000. I think that is the day Uttarakhand also became a state.
yeah,
It was separated from UP the same day. These two states were
yes,
formed.
yes, 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 yes.
Fine.
Your
So,
Uttarakhand and in that November month, there is three state
mm,
separated and okay. First is Chhattisgarh, then Uttarakhand, and I think in 5 November Jharkhand from Bihar.
yeah, on 5th November,
Yes,
not 5 November,
yeah,
and on 5th November,
yes, yes, fifth,
Jharkhand was formed
yes,
from
5th November.
Bihar. Very correct. Okay, now
Yes.
tell me, what kind of development have you seen in Chhattisgarh after it has become a separate state? Now it is everything will be, past tense. What have you seen? You must have seen changes happening in Chhattisgarh. So can you just tell me a few big changes that you see?
Yeah. After separating from Madhya Pradesh, there is a big improvement in various sector of our
Mm,
state. Especially, we are forest and mineral rich state. Okay,
mm,
and yeah, actually, and we are like Bhilai steel plant. Bhilai is
Mm,
known for steel plant,
mm,
and our
mm,
Korba city is known for as a powerhouse because of
mm.
there is many powerhouse
There
of
are
state. Yeah, there are.
there are many
Okay, like
powerhouses.
yeah, NTPC. And
Mm,
because of before separating from Madhya Pradesh, we share our revenue, especially royalty revenue from mineral resources. We share our revenue to Madhya Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh is a big
big
state
state. Mm,
and big
mm,
huge population. Okay,
mm,
but now after separating, we use our whole revenue
mm.
for
Our
development
own state.
activities in our own state. Okay,
Yes.
so it's a big change. Okay, and second thing, we proper utilize our forest resources.
Mm,
33%, we have a 33% forest cover in our state, so we
mm,
can use it properly. Now our government purchase forest product, okay,
mm,
in MSP, minimum support price, and
mm,
our government established various type of processing units where
mm.
we process forest product. Okay,
Where
and
the you can say where the forest products are processed.
yeah,
The
yeah,
in these units, the forest products are
yeah.
processed. Okay. Mm,
Actually, our government focused on value
mm,
addition in that
mm.
product. And third largest thing I see in our state, the infrastructure development. Okay,
Okay.
like we have a good road infrastructure in our state, and
Mm,
industrial development is also good after separating from Madhya Pradesh in our state. And
mm,
I think there is in my state IIM,
mm,
IIT, NIT, and
mm.
AIMS. So we are also developing as a education hub in yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Fine. So all
every
these.
every field we uh, developed and improved after separating as a state. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So when you say that you are developing in all the aspects, whether it is education, whether it is medical field or industry, so do you think after all these things have happened, do you think the young people they now want to live in the state, or do you still see young people going out to bigger cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, or do you think a lot of opportunities are there in your state, so they are now willing to stay back? What is happening?
Yeah, actually in my state we develop in especially in infrastructure area, and
Mm,
actually in primary sector. If I tell about in terms of economy, so our state
mm,
grow in primary sector, but
mm,
nowadays you can say, ma'am, every young do engineering and technology,
mm,
and they want to work in after business administration and engineering, they
mm,
want to work in service sector. But in
mm,
my state, so in my state, service sector companies are very less in our state actually.
mm,
So that's why our youth want to go Bengaluru, Pune, because
mm.
of they want to work in IT sector and
Yeah, in
other service
multinational
sectors.
companies.
Yeah, in
Yes.
multinational company. But in my state, there is no multinational company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why they are
Okay.
still draining
Moving.
to other cities. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Now tell me, Sachin, do you think in the next 10 years, or say in the next 15 years, Chhattisgarh will also have multinational companies setting up their offices, and it will also become a place where people from other states will come and work in these companies? Do you think it is going to happen? Are you
Yes,
inviting
actually,
people to come and set up their offices, giving them some, benefits to set up offices here? Do you think it is happening?
yeah, I think in my personal opinion, if any state want to grow very
Wants
fast
to, yeah,
and
if any
yeah,
state
yeah,
wants
yeah,
to grow. Wants to.
wants to grow very fast, and they want to improve their economy, so they have must set up to especially in service sector industries.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
but in this sector, my state government is also working in our new Raipur, our new capital city, that is Atal Nagar Nama Raipur. Okay,
okay.
in that area, our government established electronic manufacturing a hub. Okay,
Mm,
we are developing as a manufacturing electronics manufacturing hub
mm,
cluster, and we are also our government established IT hub in our new Raipur. Okay, so
okay.
we are, yeah, our state government working on this field, and I hope after 10 year, 15 year, we are able to uh, uh, actually uh,
Create jobs in
invite,
that sector.
we are able to invite multinational companies, especially which works in uh, IT sector and service sector. So I think we will
Be able to
improve
do it.
this
You will
system.
be able to
Yeah,
complete
yeah,
those goals. Okay. Now,
yes,
there
yes,
is
yes.
a word also. So we will not say also,
Also,
always.
yes,
Yeah, also
always, yes,
and
yes,
always. And then there's another word which I could hear you have used many a times, which is actually. Now, if we keep repeating the word actually, see, it doesn't make any, it doesn't add any meaning to your sentence, but it is just acting like a
okay,
filler. So there is repeated usage of the word actually. So you have to become a little more careful that you are not using it just to use it as a filler. It was used
okay,
in many places where it is not required. So that also can be one
yes,
area which you can focus on. See, once you keep focusing on one area, I think you will stop making mistakes in that particular area. Then you move on to the next area. And as you told me, and I could also see that the problem is there with SH and fur, like fast, not
yeah,
past, fast.
yes,
So you have
fast,
to fast, yes, fast. And I
yes,
think when you are conscious, you will not make a mistake. When you are just speaking in a regular manner, maybe the mistake is there. So just become a little
yes,
conscious, because I'm sure if you become a little conscious, that mistake will gradually lessen. You will be making it, but not maybe that often. So that you have to try.
yes,
And it's sure you have to really work on position, communication, station. So many words are there. And this is such a
yes,
common word that in your communication, it will be there. So maybe, when you are talking to people in your state, it may not be a big problem because many people may be using it in the same way. But when you talk to
yeah,
people of other states or to people of, some other country, then
yes,
maybe they find that the word is not pronounced correctly. So that is why it is important to focus on the word. Okay. Now, Chhattisgarh, we know that it's a very rich state. So do you think because of that, sometimes, do you have the problem of Naxalites over there now? Or
yes. Yeah, actually, in our Chhattisgarh, North Chhattisgarh and South Chhattisgarh is affected from
by it is
Naxalite.
affected, yeah, it is affected by Naxalites, yes.
Naxal. But it's now these days it's remain in South Chhattisgarh only. As
Yeah,
North Chhattisgarh, like Sarguja division, is completely
division,
free from
division,
division.
division, division, yes.
Division is
Hmm.
completely free from Naxal problem. And now in North Chhattisgarh, South Chhattisgarh, it's known as a Bastar. I think you have
Hmm.
listened about Bastar. Yeah.
Hmm.
So Naxal problem is exist there now. Okay, but
Okay,
it's decreasing day by day.
okay. So you
Yeah,
can say
actually,
things are improving. It is only
yeah.
concentrated in one area.
Yeah, actually, now government working about education, I think we can resolve this problem through good education infrastructure. And after government initiative, there is school like Javanga Education City is very famous. Okay, in that city, actually Javanga city is developed for as a education city. Okay, and there is schooling, polytechnic college. Okay, and occasional training center, residential. That all thing is residential in that. Yeah, residential in that place. So and now in from Basta region, students selected for IIT and NEET. Okay, so I think there is a now good environment for education and various type of government is scheme. We are able to
Help.
help them. Yeah. So that's why scenario is changing day by day positively. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can say scenario is changing and it is changing for the better. It is changing
Yes,
for
it's
the better because
better.
more
Yeah.
opportunities are there. So things are improving. And education is, I think, which is the root cause, which is changing the things and improving the things. Okay. So as you say, you live in a small area. Do you see development happening in small areas, or do you think development is only happening in cities like Raipur, which are big cities? What is happening there?
No, actually, I think if you
Now we,
visit,
try not to use
yeah,
actually.
yes. Sorry, yes.
No, it's okay, but try not to use it.
Yes. If you visit Chhattisgarh, so you can clearly that village area, rural area is also developing very fast because of our government purchase paddy in 2500 per quintal. Okay, and there is our government purchase cow dung in 2 rupees per kg. So that's why we are that's why the through various type of scheme done by state government, we are putting money, we are putting cash in people, the rural people, and their purchasing power is increasing. So that's why their personal growth is increasing. And if I tell about infrastructure, especially in health and education, so in every 3 kilometers you can find higher secondary school with all three streams: arts, commerce, and science, mathematics, and biology both. Okay, and yeah, and I think every 3 to 5 kilometers you can find uh, sub health center, and in every block there is a community health center, which have a good health
Staff.
facilities. Okay.
Good health
Yeah.
staff and good health facilities. Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
So again, these words, five and find, they start with F. So you have to work a little on these words. So can you just say again, five and find?
Find and find.
Yeah, five. Not five, but five. Five.
Five.
Yes, that's better. And
Yes.
find.
And find.
Find. No, not find. 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 Fur.
Find.
Find. Yes, find.
Find.
Not
Yeah.
fur, but
Yes.
fur. It's not fur,
Yeah.
but it's fur. So five
Fur.
and find. Yes, fur. So I
Yes.
think these are some things I would just, suggest that you can start looking into these things. And once you get hold of these things, then I think vocabulary automatically will improve, which is not bad. Right now also, vocabulary is quite good. You are able to use a lot of words and tell everything. The best thing is that you are able to express everything that comes to your mind. The only thing is the pronunciation and sometimes the tenses, which go somewhere wrong sometimes. So if I think you can master that, then there's no problem at all. That is my
Yes, I think I make mistakes with past tense.
yes, some
Yeah.
pass, some, but that's okay. Once you keep talking to people, I think that will also improve. and just become a little conscious of the words where pronunciation is going wrong, the SH words, the F words, that you can just focus a little on. So thank you for connecting, and it was so good to know such a lot of things about Raipur and Chhattisgarh. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much.